So last night, Donald Trump sends a mysterious tweet that the whole world is talking about today. Now, let me give you a quick warning. This story is nonsense. It is not important substantively, except for the very, very end, which finally you get some sort of relevance to the story where you'll get a sense of what this administration is like. So in the beginning, he sends out this tweet. He says, despite the constant negative press, Covfefe. What that means, no one knows. Likely he meant despite the constant negative press coverage. Despite the negative press coverage, what? I don't know. Why he spelled it Covfefe, no one knows. Okay, and then it's Donald Trump's account. He's only the president of the United States, so nobody's double checking. By the way, he misspells on tweets all the time, including enormously important tweets like White House counsel, right? And he'll write the wrong counsel. We're lucky he doesn't misspell house. Anyway, so this stays up till around 5:50 a.m. This morning. So for hours and hours and hours, the whole night. Now, again, for people making a big deal out of that, okay, they're home alone, I get it. There's no knuckleheads who are actually even bothering to look at the president's Twitter account when he tweets things that are actually monumentally important, threatening war, etc. Okay, so a slight issue, but mainly everybody's having fun. And then Trump jumps in the morning when he tweets out, who can figure out the true meaning of Covfefe? Enjoy! As if he meant it. Of course you didn't mean it, dude. You just say it was a typo and we're done. Anyway, that's minor. Him joking about it, God bless. Okay, and then he was not alone. Everybody started to joke about it. Rachel Dratch. I mean, I can give you literally thousands of these, but I'll give you just two. He writes, "It's 5:50 a.m. and his tweet is gone. The sun rises and we all walk home in our party clothes. Was it all a dream? Just a dream?" The wind whispered, Covfefe. But my favorite was George Wallace. What's so funny? I got 3 nieces named Covfefe. Okay, that is very funny. Okay, so I jumped in on it, of course. So I tweeted, woke up in the morning, had a great cup of Covfefe. Now I'm ready to tackle the world fefe. Now, my twist on it is, and I'm sure there's better twists, and we're gonna get to Urban Dictionary in a second because it's already there, is that I'm just gonna add fefe to things that are fun. Like, oh, I'm gonna watch some TV fefe. Who you go to the movies with? Oh, my boo fefe. It's kind of a fun word. I'll give Trump credit on this one. All right, Urban Dictionary, let's pull it up. What do they have it as? When you wanna say coverage, but your hands are too small to hit all the letters on your keyboard. Damn, that stung a little bit. I like my definition a little bit better though. Okay, so now any relevant part of this story? A little bit at the end, because Sean Spicer was asked about it. First of all, he's in a witness protection program. They're not letting them do video anymore of the press conference, or at least they didn't today. And they said, you can't cover the audio live either in case we screw up massively. And instead of just writing Covfefe, we say it out loud. So we have audio that was released later of the press conference. This is so bizarre, there's such weirdos. And he's gonna make it weirder here because somebody's gonna joke around and ask what the president tweeted about. So what does it mean? There's such a simple answer to this, but instead, here's what Sean Spicer says.
Do you think people should be concerned that the president posted somewhat of an incoherent tweet last night and that it then stayed up for hours?
No.
Why did it stay up so long? Is no one watching this?
No, I think the president and a small group of people know exactly what he meant. Like,
What does it mean?
like.
Dude, it doesn't mean anything. It was an obvious typo. Are you guys mental? So they laughed at you. They laughed in your face. Of course they should. The president and a small group of people will know what he means. No, you don't. What does it mean then? It was a goddamn typo. Why don't you just say it? Because they're inveterate liars. They're pathological liars. They lie about everything. They're like, oh no, Covfefe has a very important meaning, like rosebud, but we cannot really reveal that to you right now. We're against the leakers. Look, there's so many important Trump stories about how he endangers the world that I'm trying not to get stuck on every tweet. But let's just note for the record, and this is a fun game I like to do, what if it were Obama or Hillary Clinton? if Hillary Clinton sent out that tweet in the middle of the night about Covfefe, you know what everybody would say. Oh, we knew it. She's got the brain damage. That's why she was wobbly. And now all of a sudden with the Covfefe, and then they go and lie about it. Of course, the Hillary people are all liars, right? And they're like, oh, Covfefe has a secret meaning, right? So we laugh it off because we already know Trump's an idiot and a liar, but let's not normalize it too much. God damn it, it was so simple. Just say it was a typo, nobody caught it, and move on with your lives. But they can't help themselves. You just watched the video from the Young Turks. Did you know that there's a live 2-hour show every day, and that if you're a member of the Young Turks, you can get that on demand anytime you want without ads? Plus the post game just for members, plus Aggressive Progressives, plus Old School, plus so many other network shows. Go right now, tytnetwork.com/join.